how we can use the Property Market Intel platform to look at historical sold prices in an area, whether that be Scotland or England. So we're going to look at England. So the main ways in which you can search are by outcode, postcode, the length of time the property was sold in the past either 6, 12, 18 months, 2 years or 5 years, the type of property and the size of property. So here we can see Manchester is highlighted in M1. If you want to further customize that, you can either drag out these wee dots like so, or you can either clear the area and draw your own custom area like so, and it will show the properties in that area within what you've highlighted. Now there's two ways in which you can view the sold prices. You can view in this expanded view, which will give you the property address, the type, size, and also the historical transactions on that property, their date, and the growth in between the two prices. So, for example, we can see here on 25th of April 2002, this property sold for 239,000, and then again on the 20th of July 2022, it sold for 305, which is a 24% increase and a value of £66,000. You can also click on these properties and it will take you to the property page as seen in previous tutorials. You can also download this data via CSV by clicking this button here. You can also view this data in a table form by clicking table, which will give you additional data such as number of beds where available, and just provide you the same data before but just in a table view rather than the expanded view. Now you can update your search even with the custom selection. For example, we can search flats and press search, and again we get a couple more rows as we expanded the length of time of the transactions back to 5 years. If you want, you can even select a much larger area. You can draw using a rectangle, like so, and we'll give you this 185 properties within the last 5 years that are flats, and then you can even narrow your search down further by square foot size. And again, we can see all the different transactions here and tail. So that was a brief run through on how you can filter by property. You can also, on the table view, filter by number of bedrooms. So for example, with that search, you can filter by number of 2 beds. Now, bedrooms isn't available for all properties, but we try and match as many properties as possible. So for example, within that selection, you can see all the two bed flats in this square foot range that sold in the last 5 years. You can see what those properties sold for. You can also change that to any search. For example, you can get a lot more. Which is a really handy tool if you're looking to find all the 2 bed, properties within a certain size to see what they've sold for in the last 5 years within an area.